I'm here today to talk about mind control and also icons for hire is supposed to be. I understand that a lot of people justify the prior conditions because that's all they know. And they try to they fight with dystopias, they fight because they're scared of what could be. I'm not saying that mind control needs to be stopped. I'm not that naive. I know that they're going to turn every rock over that they can, but I wish that they'd be a little more humane about it. Like, for one, strap us down. For two, make sure we go through a court so it doesn't happen more than once. Three, make sure that the gangs don't chase us after we've had a freaking lobotomy. I mean, I'm like, whatever, man. And I still have schizophrenia, but it's not as strong. At least I don't have the keywords anymore. I have the cues. But my cognitive abilities aren't that great. And I think that it kind of I understand that it was harder for them to edit me because I'm a retard. And so it was more difficult. I mean, what I was writing and saying was just ridiculous because, one, I was in love with Putin and I kept denying it. Two, I got to be a floor licker. Yeah, that was punishment enough. Two, I wasn't taking care of myself. Three, I'm not that educated and I'm not that smart. So sometimes I believe strange things, or I used to more when I was younger. Like, you know how the Russians said they thought that Putin was a mythological creature? You know, stuff like that. You'll believe stuff like that if you're, well, I don't know, an ordinary peasant going about your life. And I don't know, it makes for good writing. It makes for creativity, but it's still... I mean, I suspect that the FSB and CIA and all the other agencies have seen it before, and they were just being dickheads with me. But, yeah, because they can tell that I wasn't psychotic, and I was writing this stuff. I'm kind of annoyed with Madonna because she's being hypocritical with her, when she says, I'll never explain again. And like I said, I'm not educated. I'm going to say a bunch of weird things. And unless you can just edit my mind and change everything, you might as well not even bother with that, because it's just, the older I get, the less I believe in that crap, even though I'm still not that educated. I read and stuff, and I don't know, I try to learn the best I can. I'm just not very smart. And anyway, this goes back to icons for hire. Like I said, some people will justify the past and they'll keep clinging to it, especially if you make it personal now. It's like, oh, well, if you're really good, you'll get the treats. If you're really bad, you won't get the treats. You'll go to hell. Well, I'm going to go to hell anyway because I'm disabled. So when Breaking Benjamin and Placebo and all those sing songs and stuff and make it look, oh, it's so beautiful. It's just like an eclipse, a Jamaican eclipse like Columbus did, you know. The natives are like, wow, poetry, beauty, you can control the earth and the moon. And then there was another group, a tribe, and they just shot arrows and said they were going to end the eclipse. I mean, it's just grandeur, just garbage. And I'm not saying that exactly. I mean, Ashes of Eden was beautifully done, especially the space and the fire and everything else. But King Benjamin wasn't as powerful as usual because he's lost his sex appeal. I don't have sex appeal, and that's another reason why I'm not very popular on YouTube. But my attitude is probably not the best either. Yeah, I mean, I'm still growing up, even though I'm 30 and I've had to pay for being repressed and not told like how to socialize with other people and stuff like that. Because when I was younger, they would just put me in the room if I had problems. But anyway, good luck on world peace and messing our brains up and punishing us, making things personal. You know, giving the good treats, and I'll just go to hell. Yeah.